This AgVision program is made possible through the generous support of Syngenta Seeds NK brand. The results you need, the freedom to choose. And by Farms.com. Ag news, market prices, ag careers, and farm real estate. You'll find it all at Farms.com.
So who are the people driving this area, this growth?
Most of the demographic groups are between the ages of the baby boomers, the mid-50s down to the, say, 40 years of age, and their children. The most interested in this group would be the latter half of the baby boomers and their children, who are the 20-somethings. We might have called them Generation X a bit ago, but now they are the echo boomers. Those two groups are especially interested in looking for novelty, looking for enhanced value of the product, not so much in the cost side, but a new experience. That they are spending a larger percentage of their food dollar on that than any other demographic groups that we have.
What will the challenges be of marketing food to this group of people then?
I think we understand the baby boomers pretty well. They're now getting into their peak earning periods. They have established the way they consume their patterns pretty well. They're consuming upscale away from home. That generation of echo boomers is the least well understood group that I've seen in a while. They tend to have very little differences based on their ethnic backgrounds, whether they've been to university or not. They tend to have very high aspirations in terms of what they consume. They want to look like their parents, but they've got much less income. They want the opportunities their parents have had and perhaps shared with them as they were children quickly. They want to have it in their 20s and 30s and rather than waiting until they're 40 or 50. This group is very experimental. They've grown up on different ethnic cuisines because their friends are representative of all the ethnic groups in Canada, and they just don't have as much of a tie to tradition as even the people who are in their 30s do, who are a bit more traditional in the sense of what they consume and why.
Let me run through some trends that we have had over the past number of years and give me your comment as to where they stand. First of all, green packaging.
Green packaging was a big deal 10, 15 years ago, but it's not anymore. Consumers have gone on beyond that.
Taste.
Taste is continuing to rise. People want the taste experience in their food. They especially don't want to give it up for some perceived health benefit.
Nutrition.
People are willing to pay for taste and nutrition. They're buying nutrition in small slices now, a functional food. I know that this food will give me some benefit because it's antioxidant or because it's got the isoflavones that may prevent osteoporosis. There are many of these things which are single functions that they can identify as opposed to general health and well-being. And they'll pay for taste because it motivates them. There's a big segment of the population which is taste motivated, and they really do not pay any attention at all to health or perhaps even price.
I guess that's the next one. What role is price playing now?
Price is playing less of a role on particular purchases, although we see that some people will be cost conscious for a portion of their purchases so they have more opportunity to expend on things which do interest them and are more exciting. So lots of people are doing one shopping per week or per month in a big box store, a cost discounter, or a Walmart, and then they're exercising their ability then to go to specialized outlets, specialty stores, butchers, and so on for the thing that really gets them going.
Easy preparation and easy packaging.
Easy packaging has fallen off the radar screen. Easy prep is almost caught in the middle between no prep, somebody else does it for me and it's ultra convenient, or preparation, which I now want to do because I have an interest in the food. And so easy prep is now disappearing, I think, as well.
And finally, what will the word local mean in the food business?
Local is getting a new meaning altogether. I think it's one of the next hot areas in getting farmers closer to consumers. The Wegmans store chain in upstate New York is a leader in this. They've got the growers' pictures in the produce section. Whole Foods is now doing that across the United States. We now have meaning where it used to be California raisins was about as close as we got to having any kind of regional association for the consumers, and it didn't have much content. But now something which might be Fox River Valley or the Highlands or something like that. I was just having a conversation with Paul Hodgman of the Alberta Pork Producers, and I look at the districts in which the members live, and I would love to build localized relationships using those things. They've got Lake View, Mountain View, Northern Lights, and those are the kind of things around which you can sell excitement to consumer. And I think there's lots of opportunities from one end of Canada to the other. Now, it doesn't mean everybody wants Northern Lights pork, but it does mean that if you find a group that will form an attachment with that, it has meaning. In Japan now, they are so far removed from their rural roots in many of the cities that a city dweller can pay a fee to a small rural village to become an honorary citizen, and they receive local produce from that rural village every month, and they get to show it off to their friends by buying literally the right to pretend that you came from this place even though you didn't.